Three teams in the District 6 2A Nuclear Conference have started with identical 3-1 records. Tonight, two of those teams went head-to-head. Taja Davis joins us now in the studio with more on Ryrie and West Jefferson. Taja, welcome.
Thank you, Jeff. Now, as the Nuclear Conference begins league play, two of the top teams began the race for the division title on the Territon turf. Ryrie visited West Jefferson in the conference opener, both teams 3-1 on the year. Now, Panthers' Kenton Barzy tosses it to Braxton Ramirez. You'll see a bit of him in these highlights. He gets a nice gain for West Jefferson. Now, we didn't see a lot of throws from the Panthers. They mainly inched their way toward the line yard by yard. Right here, they get their first touchdown by Ramirez. Panthers try to play it safe again, but the rock gets lost in the line, and Ryrie Bulldog Dylan Anglesey gets the possession. West Jefferson's Ramirez doing the heavy lifting again, driving up the middle to gain yards. This play and player dominating West Jefferson gameplay. But now the Panthers switching it up a bit. Running back Bridger Burtonshaw gets the ball. Look at that stiff arm right there. He keeps Bulldog Staten Torgensen at a distance before going down. Final score, Ryrie couldn't get on the board. West Jefferson ended with 14. Jeff, both of these teams continue conference play next week. Now let's go back to you at the desk.
All right, thank you very much, Taja. It's going to be fun to watch the Nuclear Conference this season. Now, staying in the Nuke, the Firth Cougars are the third team that started with a 3-1 record. Big Blue opened conference play this week after suffering their first defeat last week. Firth hosted Salmon tonight in the rain. Savages looking for win number one. We are in the fourth quarter. Firth already up 28. Salmon's quarterback trying to get his team first down, but it falls just short. Next play, Damon Folkman passes short to Victor Burkhart. He breaks one tackle and a second one, and he's off to the races from there. He's going to take it on the outside to the house. 56 yards for the touchdown. Firth goes up 36-0. They'll convert on the two-point conversion. And now Firth looking to add some more. Will Park backs up, launches one into the rain. He connects with Levi Adams for a 28-yard pass. Next play, Park hands off to Adolfson. He gets some help from his offensive line, and he'll take it 10 yards before taken down. A few plays later, Park hands it off to Kobe Johnson, takes it up the middle. Touchdown, Firth will take a 44-0 lead. Firth wins it by that score, 44-0. At the 3A level, the South Fremont Cougars have been playing with a vengeance this season after the way their playoffs ended last year at Gooding. Tonight, the Cougars took their undefeated record on the road. South Fremont visited Snake River. The Panthers are 0-3, trying to get their first win under their new head coach. Now the Panthers trying to make some noise early on in this one. Branson Walker steps back, goes deep, looking for Cade Mortensen, and it looks like he makes the catch, but the ball slips between his hands, and Bryson Stoddard comes down with it, and he'll stretch the Cougar 1-yard line. A few plays later, Cougars on their 14. Reese Yancey hands off to Daniel Coverly, and he's going to run for a while, getting some help by his blockers on the run. The Panthers defense trying to take him down, but it's not until Nathan Miller miraculously catches him at the 5. Next play, Yancey runs up the middle, 5 yards, giving the Cougars a 6-0 lead. Later, Yancey hands off to Coverly again for a short run. Cougars take a 12-0 advantage. South Fremont stays undefeated, winning 28-13. The undefeated Shelley Russets traveled to Gooding tonight to face the Senators. The Big Red Machine has scored 90 points over the past 2 weeks. 4 minutes into the game, no score. Brian Leckington in the gun, takes it up the middle on the quarterback keep, and breaks a few ankles all the way down to the Gooding 4. Next play, Justin Jensen breaks a tackle and tumbles into the end zone for the first score of the game at 7-0 Shelley. Gooding looking to respond late in the first quarter on the 3rd and 5. Tyler Visser, plenty of time in the pocket, throws a great ball to Caden Loveland. The sophomore gets it down to the 6-yard line. The Senators knocking on the door, going for it on 4th and goal on the 3. And the trickery doesn't pay off. Mason Price knocks down the pass. Shelley takes over on downs. Big Red holds on to win 24-21, the final. After the break, we'll head to Aramo as Marsh Valley hosted an old league foe in a non-conference showdown. Could the Bear Lake Bears pick up their first victory of the season? And Julia Cox returns to preview Idaho State's Big Sky opener tomorrow at Holt Arena against Sac State. Hear what Coach Kramer and crew are saying about tomorrow's matchup with the Hornets. But before we go to break, let's give you tonight's Papa Murphy's Sportsline Stumper. The 52nd Emotion Bowl kicks off Saturday between Idaho Falls and Skyline. Who was the governor of Idaho the first time the Tigers and Grizzlies went into overtime? Was it A, George L. Shoup, B, Frank W. Hunt,